Hello and welcome to our channel, Loving Hand Crafts by BMW. This is Brenda. So today I am bringing you a new project, something I haven't done in a little bit. It is a card that I'm using, and I'm actually doing a die cut today. I was using my Spellbinders Kit Club from July, and I just decided to put together a card. I have been doing some things off camera, but this is the card I'm going to be presenting to you today. I've been making backgrounds and just playing and doing other things. But now that the summer is winding down, it's a good time for me to start getting back into the swing of things and start making videos more regularly. So this is an A2 size card. So I'm just going to show you. These are the dies from Spellbinders that I use. Sorry, I had to fold this up. So this is the... see if I can back out a little. There we go. This is Skating into the Holiday, small die of the month from Spellbinders Club Kit. And so these were the dies. And then I kind of just followed. I mean, I wasn't very original in my thinking. I just followed what they had as a suggestion on the back of the packaging just to get a feel for it. But I did turn it, give it my own swag. I turned it landscape, and I used some stuff I already had in my stash. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to put it together. The first thing, before I start putting everything together, the first thing I'm going to do is I used this embossing folder. This embossing folder was from last year's kit, from last year's July, and I just decided to use it. So since I didn't use it last year at all, I kind of like it better than the one that they had in the kit for this month, for July. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some ink blending around the edges. So I'm going to use some of my distressed ink. So I'm going to use my speckled egg distressed ink, the little mini cube, to start, because I just want to give it a light, if I can get anything out of here. I think I got to re-ink my stuff just to give it a light border. I think I'm using the deboss side. Can't really, yeah, it's coming down. It's got to re-ink this bad boy. So I'm going to try to do the best I can. Yeah, so I'm just going around the edges just to give it like that halo effect. And this was just some pattern paper I had in my stash that I used. But I kind of like that halo effect, so we'll do that. It may not be as discernible on the embossing folder, but I'm going to give it my best. And it's going to be real subtle. To use this to hold it down. So I am kind of using a really heavier hand, but I don't want to get anything in this kind of in the center. So that's the effect that I'm going for. Get that out, that's on there. So you can kind of see it where you can see just a little bit of the white or the lighter area. So that's that. So that's step one. And then so for my panel, I already cut out a black mat to mat this. And then I'm going to use a card base. I've got a pre-made card base top folding. So that's the main construction. And then now this is just a paper piecing project. So I've already done one skate. So you don't have to watch me do several. So I've already done the one skate here. And this skate is made up of a lot of intricate dies, but they're really nice. So that's the top part of the skate. So that would be this part. And I figure you know how to die cut at this point. And let's see. Then the inner part, like the extra boot part, that would be this part here. So that's that part. Then the actual lace, it's a 3-part like die. So to make the lace and the laces. So this is the lace part, the top of the lace, and then the ribbon. And then it has this little thing for, I guess, for the knot, but I didn't fiddle faddle with that because it's going to be covered up, quite frankly. So here's the lace. Here's the top part of the lace for the boot. And then there's just the little ties that hang down. And then for the actual black part of the boot, that's that part. And then this is this part here. It's that tie there. Then for this actual skate, so as you can see, I used some silver cards. So I didn't use mirrored. This is kind of a matte silver. And then that's the blade. But if you don't put the blade on here, you can use these as an old-time lace-up boot from back in the day. I think from the 20s or something. When my mom saw the die cut of the boot, she says, "Oh, who's got that old-timey boot?" And then I looked at it, and when she said that, and I was like, "Oh yeah, she's right. If you don't put the skate on there, it does look like a boot from the 20s or 30s or the another century that we doesn't seem to exist anymore, given today's climate." But anyway, so I'm going to put together my boot, and I've already put together the floral piece, but we'll get back to that. So I've got my glue, I've got my little picker upper. Sometimes with these nails it's hard to pick up things, so I can use this as to help pick stuff up. So yeah, let's put this boot together. It's very simple. I thought it was going to be a little bit more complicated, but it really wasn't. Okay. So this is how we're going to do it. Just a little bit of glue goes a long way. And with these particular dies, they're embossed, so you can kind of get and have lines, so you can kind of line it up really well. As long as you tilt it into the light. I can't see my light. I always say this, where are my glasses? Alright, let me get it lined up. So whatever boot that looks the best is the boot that I put on the top. Like if I lined it up just so. So yeah, it lined up pretty good. Going the wrong way. There we go. Make sure the camera's tilted a little. Okay. Put that on there. And then for the black heel, glue that up a little bit. I can't believe we're in August. It goes by so fast. So you're going to line it up this way, the bottom, as best you can. Oops. Let you get it in place. Oh, okay, I got a little glue on that. Oh, too much persuasion. There we go. I'm trying to get it lined up, but it should be okay. So if I don't like the way this boot looks, I'll be in the back like that. Okay, so that takes care of that. We're going to go ahead and put on the blade. Now, I've never actually ice skated my entire life. I know how to roller skate, but ice skating, not this girl. Got the wrong girl. I'm just dabbing off a little bit of that glue. I don't like to be cold, so I never learned how to ice skate. But roller skating, now I don't know, but on the die, there's some little lines here to kind of help you line it up, but I just covered them up. But in any case, for the placement, this should work. Like I knew how to roller skate, but in my family, I grew up. Whoop, shucks! I grew up in Detroit, so you could see Canada right across the river, but I never learned how to ice skate. Hockey Town, USA. That's where I grew up in. But this hockey town girl, I watch the hockey, but I'm not getting out on that cold ice to do anything. So that's why I say I never learned how to skate. I skate at least. And then when rollerblades came out when I was little, there was no such thing as rollerblades. So I never learned how to rollerblade either, which my understanding, think they developed rollerblades to help the skaters stay conditioned, ice skaters, in between, during off hockey season. I think that's the origin of that. I'd like to look that up. I think that's what I remember when it was introduced. But I never learned how to do that either. But I just remember having a fantastic time going to the roller rink and skating with the family. It was like a family event. Everybody went, mom, dad, my brothers, cousins, kids from the neighborhood. It was really fun. I can't believe my dad took all us kids all at once, including the neighborhood kids, to the skating rink. And now when you think about it, I was telling my husband, I was like, now I wouldn't have imagined putting my feet in those rented skates, with everybody else's feet had been in those skates. I was like, we were fearless back in the day. Absolutely fearless. So I'm putting on the laces that tie around the boot. So that's what that was one. And then this is like the lace that hangs down from the boot. Now, mind you probably don't need to do all of this because a lot of it's going to be covered up. But it is the look of the card, even though it's going to be covered up with that big flower, or how I had the flower arranged, because the way what I chose, I didn't have a lot of room, so I couldn't move the flower up. See, if I had turned it this way, I had more room to put the flower up, but so under here it's covered. But at least I know it's under there. So yeah, renting those skates, I couldn't believe it. We had put my little old feet in those rented skates, those other kids' funky feet. I couldn't imagine doing that today. But we were happy to do it. Because that was like I said, that was the whole family. Mom and my dad. My dad and mom didn't skate, but they took us and they got a kick of watching us go around in that circle, skating our hearts out and listening to that fantastic music from back in the day. It was a really beautiful outing, and no one was shooting at each other. There was no knifing, no shooting, no discord. We were all having a good time. Okay, so that takes care of the two skates. So those are the skates. Beautiful. Put those over here. Then for the floral element, I already put together a floral. So I might do a video on how I made these backgrounds. So basically, this was a background that I've been playing with over the last couple of weeks, where I've been using photo paper and my ink sprays and some of my pigment ink and just going to town. So This is one of those results, and the same thing was this with different colors. I forgot to grab the item. Let me go grab it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Might make more sense. Okay, so I'm back. So yeah, this is part of the project. Pretty ratchet on the other side, but so I've been playing with my ink sprays, which I haven't been doing a lot with. So I was playing with some of my ink sprays, so from Delusions, and I made these backgrounds, these wonderful, wonderful backgrounds. And I used this color to do this flower, just because I thought it was cool. And I was like, okay, I made all these backgrounds. What am I going to do with it? And I used some glossy photo paper to create this. And then I used this one to make this background, to make this cutout, this floral. So the sky's the limit. So for these colors, I used some Delusions, some Bubblegum Pink, Tangerine Dreams, and Postbox Red. So that's the kind of thing that I've been doing off camera. So just been playing with stuff I had in my stash. I had purchased the ink sprays a long time ago and haven't really used them in my crafting. And then I purchased the glossy photo paper almost 2 years ago. And I was like, you know what? This is ridiculous. You get this stuff and then you don't use it. So now I did. So this is what the flower, I think it's a poinsettia. So I actually decided I was going to do it in a glossy brown color. So if I wanted to do like one boot, and then I did the laces as well, so I have a different option. And all I did was take this part and glue these two together and then just stagger. Like I put a dot of glue here and then just stagger them. Well, I'll just show you. That's a little bit too much glue. It's going to come oozing out. And then I just stuck them together. And then the idea being is you want to get the leaves in between each other to make it budge out. And then it also came with, when you were using the die also cut out the center. So this was a time saver as well. You don't have all these little pieces flying around. So it actually would cut out that piece right there. So that was pretty clever. And then, of course, I did all the leaves, too. I'm not going to start showing you everything. It'll be a longer video. And then, let's see if I can get my little picker. So I'll take this and then pick that, and then I'll just put it in the center. Oops. And so this was the shimmer paper. I think it's Recollections brand shimmer paper that I used in a brown, because it's almost like a brushed gold or something. So I figured that would go good. And then that's the flower put together. Okay, so then I have that flower, and then I don't know if I have. Okay, yeah, so I have this, and then this. So we'll put those on together. And then I have a bunch of my florals already in here. And this tray is from scrapbook.com. So I'm going to leave that in there. So we shall put together. Hopefully I have some berries, because I don't think I do. Darn it. Okay. So I'm going to have to pause. And I thought I'd cut out some more of these little doodads. Let's see. Grab this. So I'm gonna have to pause, and then I'm gonna have to cut out some of these doodads right here to cover these for my berries. Okay, well, here we go. Whoops, sorry about that. It's me in my big ass chair. So let's do that. Let's move this out the way. I feel like I'm so unorganized today. it didn't, I thought I had. I used them. That's what happened. I thought I could cut out enough, but oh well. Just have to be versatile. Okay, move you over here. Move you over here. Let me cap my glue so glue won't get clogged. Alright. So we'll just do here. It won't take long. Oops. I really love this little manual die cut from Altenew because it really helps. Yep. Sorry, I'm so close up. It was a good thing I grabbed these. I must have knew instinctively I didn't have it. Now I didn't use everything that came in all the florals that came with the set, but I use the ones I like. But you can do what you like. Because there's no right or wrong way to do any of these. Okay. This one's set. And put that over there. And then I'll do another color. Gee, I'll try it this way. Capture that color. And hopefully I can run it through without cutting it. Yeah, I don't want to cut it. There we go. To my messy desk. But you at least get an idea of what I'm doing. And then I just ran it through. I'll go back again. Again, I've had no problems by cutting this glossy photo paper from Cola. I'll have a description of all of the supplies that I used. Just make sure I put this back on the magnetic thing. Put that back there. And then, so now I'm back in business. I thought I was going to have to pause the video, but I figured it's more trouble than it's worth sometimes. So we'll just put those up. Okay. Zoom back in a little. Okay, there we go. So now we'll just put these together. And like I said, it won't take long. And then once you do this little bitty piece, you can get to arrange your florals like you want on your card. And then everything comes together. I won't be putting a sentiment on here because I'm going to go through and cut out a whole host of them all at one time. And then when I'm ready to do my card, where did I lose you in this house? I lost you in the weeds. Then I'll, when I'm ready to send the card to someone or give it to someone, I can drop my sentiment on there because I haven't decided what I want to put on there. But for the video, put my finger right in that. Crazy girl. I went ahead and put a sentiment on there just to have something finished. Hey, where's that other pink one? Oh, see, and this is why I had the tray. But I was very careless on where I put it in the tray, so now I gotta hunt for it. Come on. Come on. Where are you hiding? Put you right there. Okay. I'll leave it. I did it. Okay, even with the tray, you managed to lose pieces. And that was what the whole idea of getting the tray was, so I wouldn't lose pieces. Okay, so I don't see it in the tray, so maybe I still left it on here. Let me see. Yep, left it on here. Hey, I don't have my pokey tool. There we go. There we go. Now you don't want to get up. Boy, sometimes it is a struggle. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't even see what I'm doing. I'm all off camera. I apologize. You didn't see any of that. I'll do better. Okay, that's one down. And I'll put the block on that one. And I'll make sure I'm in focus and in range, because I don't believe you saw any of that. So, let's see if I can get up. There we go. And I can get that turned the right way. There we go. Really like this. Very Christmassy. I think I got glue in the wrong spot, but that's okay. And I'll try clear. These are so delicate. They're very pretty, but they're very, very delicate and dainty looking. Okay. I got it. Get that glue up. Okay, those are the two that I'm going to be using. So now we can go ahead and start assembling our card. So we'll put it in the center. Not sure why it's so far back. There we go. Better. Put it in the center. That's this. So I'm going to align it first how I want it. So that's about how I want it. So then I'm just going to put some glue. Just on the one side. So those are my two skates fitted together. Then I'm going to kind of try yep, that's going to be pretty. And I'm going to go grab some, I think I need if I put it up higher, I think I need to get a, pop that up a little bit, just a tad. So if I put it up a little bit higher, then that goes there if I put it down. So my idea is I'm going to leave a little room for the sentiment over here, because this will anchor the skates. Just a little room here, so the sentiment could go here or on this side. And then I'm going to pop that up, and then let me get my florals laid out. So I have 3 sprigs. Put that there. Put that in the center. Put that out like that. So I'm just fitting things in before I commit and start gluing stuff down. And there's no right or wrong. There's no you can put as much or as little floral as you like. Then that's good. Then I will put these about right in here and put this about right in there. And then there you go. That's my idea. Now, execution is one thing. Let's see if that lasts. When you start moving things up, I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, that's pretty. Alright. Alright. Let's get this adhered to this. Now you can decide what type of glue you want. If you want to use tape runner. I don't do tape runner. I'm almost 100% liquid glue, but me and tape runner has a love-hate thing. If I had remembered to grab some cling wrap when I was laying down my florals, then you could do it all at once, but it's all good. We'll make it work. It's not that serious. It's just a card. I probably could have raised this up too, since it's a little. I'm just trying to make sure I get a good border all the way around, but it's a little warped. Okay, not bad. And then now I'll just get my skates placed where I want them. Like I said, I want to leave room here. Upside down. Does it really matter? Guess it really doesn't matter. Put my skates down. Okay. And I have a little bit more on this side again because I want to put my sentiment about right in there. Oh, make sure it looks centered. There we go. Oh, got the whoopsies today. I think that's good. Okay. All right. Yep. Then I can put my floral about right here. And then that's why I said sometimes I'm going to have it up a little bit higher. And then you can decide. Again, like I said, there's no right or wrong reason. There's no right or wrong. It's just how you feel. It's what you envision. I'm not fighting with anything today. And then I'll just put a little bit of glue here, just so if I need to move it around. Okay. And I have my scissors handy, just in case I need to start. Oh, I put that up too high. I already tell it's up a little too high. There we go. There we go. Because you know you gotta tuck those. Okay, got my scissors handy just in case. So I know I started with this one here. So now you can kind of stick them behind that. And if it's too long, you just trim off some of the stem. Yeah. If you have some double-sided sheets of adhesive, you could use that too. But I didn't remember to do that. So this will just have to go down the best it can. Oh. And I'll have this one go here. Now you can have it coming up if you want and chop it off. It's a little bit too long for me. Yeah. This is the fun part. And I'm just using my napkin off on the side to sop up some of the excess glue. I technically should have put these branches down first, but that's okay. It'll do its thing. So I like using those glass blocks in case I have glue on my thumb or something. This is the part that takes the time. Takes a little bit of time. I really do need to put on my glasses. You don't have to get every branch, but okay, beautiful. Got that in place. And I'll do my next. Now I can put these in between. You just never know. And another design, you might not have to cut those stems off. I'm going to have to cut the top off of that. Okay, now I have another one. Oh. See, I'm trying to keep the colors like don't know. You don't know, I don't know. Okay. Let's just cut that off. It's just in the way. I don't know. Okay, I do know. You just play with it as best you can, and if you don't like that and you want to add some more, you can bunch up some more. If you don't want it to look so flat, you know, there's the sky's the endless possibilities. Endless possibilities. I like that one. And if I don't like the way that looks, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not too big of a... And I have this little guy. Can stick one right here, coming off of that. I don't do floral arrangements, so I'm just making it up as I go. See if I can get that over the boot. Okay, there we go. But what do I know? I don't know. I'm just playing with the stuff. So, I don't know. I'm just making sure it looks good to me. Get on in there, you booger. There we go. Now, I can put my little red flowers right on top of that green. I messed them up. They're not supposed to look like that, but on the other side. But only I know that, and now you know that. So I'm going for the corner on that one. And then, actually I should have did it the other way. And then I'm trying to decide where I want to stick this one. But now I'm going to have to write. Because see, that stem is the same color as that, and I don't like the way that looks. Maybe I'll... So, bad placement. Let me see. Can I cover it up? Can I do that? I don't know. Oh, Lord. Okay, Brenda, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. But that is bugging the shit out of me now. Oops, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do something like that. Let's cut off some of that. I don't know. I can't take it because that's where I want to put it, and I don't like that color. So we'll try to make it work. There we go. Okay, maybe I'll put it down there. I don't know, y'all. I'm just making it up. I am making it up as I go along. But I think that's part of the design process. I didn't mean to cut this off. But happy accident. All right. Actually, I got to get it in line. There we go. That's the thing. That's the card. And then I'll just take this, turn this over, and chop that little piece off. And then that's the card. For all intents and purposes, this is the top folding base. So stick it on there like that. And we have got us a Christmas card in July. Not quite in July, more like in August. But that's what that's going to look like when I finish it. Not too bad. And then if you have some white acrylic paint, you could do some flicks on there, which I might end up flicking to kind of pull up some of the white. look like snowflakes. So I'll flick on some white. You could get your Misty out to line this up properly, but I'm going to just eyeball it because I'm being renegade or something. Okay. I don't know. See, I can't line it up until I see that. There we go. Something in my brain says, you don't have the line. Maybe when I was first crafting, I tried to put something down and I got it over the line, on the line, and so it wouldn't fold. So now I have to make sure I got the card open completely before I can finish it. Yep, there we go. That's it. Yeah, I think I'm going to take some paint splatters and splatter some white or acrylic paint on there and call that a day because I think it'll break up some of that blue. But that is the card. So I appreciate you guys being on the journey with me. I'm doing a happy dance in my chair. So if you are liking my content, please support me by liking, subscribing, and commenting. And I am so thrilled that you're with me on this journey. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.